What is up, guys? Ryan here with the RuneScape Guides team, and today I'm joined by a very special guest. This is VirtuePK. Say hi, dude.
How's it going on, guys?
And today we're going to be talking about a couple of updates that they may be bringing to the game. We're going to be talking about some rares and some updates that they should be bringing out next week, I think. So first of all, we're going to be talking about the rares that they want to implement into the game. So Virtue, if you want to take it away with that one.
Alright, as Mod Pips posted on the forums before, he said, "Hi everyone, as mentioned in the recent dev blog, we want to pull together a featured proposal for rares in the old school game, so that we have something specific for the community to debate and vote on. By rares, we mean very limited or discontinued items, which could include tradable rares such as party hats and Halloween masks, but also untradable ones such as bunny ears and rubber chickens. We're thinking about a bunch of options, but essentially there are two core questions to help us shape the future proposal." Now, this is the first question they're asking. What items should we bring back and how tradable should they be? They offer three options, but you could also suggest your own options. So these three options are: bring back all of the items up to 2007 with the same trade rules, only bring back the untradable ones, and bring them all back but keep them untradable. What would you do, Ryan?
Right. What I would do if I was working for Jagex and I was going to release content like this, I would probably keep all the ones that are tradable the same. So just like release them as they are planning to do, and make the untradable ones like scheduled throughout the year. Like for Halloween, they could release like the scythe that could come back. Like every Halloween, they should do like something like that. Like every Easter, you got the bunny ears, the Easter ring, another bunny costume I think came out or something like that. And then, well, just stuff like that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I also think what they should do is have, like, let's just say to distribute the party hats and the Halloween masks. I don't think they should distribute party hats. I think they should distribute crackers where they have, like, let's just say 70 to 30% chance of, well, 70-30% chance of actually getting the party hat. And what I think they should do is have it where you do an event, like let's just say the Halloween event. You do the event, you get, let's just say, a skeleton costume, but then you, out of like 1% of the RuneScape community, you are one of the persons to actually get a Halloween mask. So like let's just say a percent that they comply with should be the person to get the rare out of the event. So basically, like, let's just say it's a rare drop to the person who finishes the event. That's a good way to distribute the rares, because it's what percentage they put out. And I don't think they should distribute more than like 50 to 100. I'm not sure. There is a lot of players, but at the same time, a rare is called a rare because there's only a few in the game. If you have more than 1,000 in the game, it's not going to be a rare.
No, I understand. I understand completely.
Do you have anything else to say about this question?
Just the other two are quite just stupid. Like the ones only bring them back. Well, only bring back the untradeable ones. What's the point? You want something. Exactly. You want something to show off.
It's called a rare for a reason.
Exactly.
So, and bring them all back, but keep them untradeable. That's kind of stupid too. Again, it's not a rare.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's move on to the second question. The second question says, what method initially would get rares into the game? They offer four options, and these are the options. Number one, rare rewards from treasure trials, meaning from clue scrolls. Number two, a slim chance to win on a rare drop table. Number three, a reward to the players at the top of high scores table at the end of each month. And number four, spawn for pickup at a community event. I'm not sure what that is, but what's your opinion?
My opinion, the first two are probably the most reasonable ones you could put in. You don't really want to go back to the old method where they spawn for pickup at the community events. They did that 2001-2002 with like the party hats and the Santa hats and stuff like that, where you could kill an imp and then it would drop like a random rare, or you could just find them on the ground and stuff like that. I'm not quite sure how it works because I started playing in 2004. But I hear that's how it works. But definitely the clue scrolls and the rare drop tables is what I would go for.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I feel like a reward to the players at the top of high scores table at the end of each month, I feel like that is pointless, only because they do not deserve the item. I feel like RuneScape is based off of you working for your shit, meaning you gotta work for the money. If you're doing a skill and you end up being the highest, you score the highest points on that skill that month, you should not deserve an item because you weren't working for that item. You were working for the skill itself. And I feel like the skill cape is the accomplishment itself. I don't think you need to be rewarded with anything else. And at the same time, like, let's just say someone's set at 99, and how the hell are they gonna win that item if they already got the 99? So I feel like if they were gonna do this, they should have done it at the beginning of the 2007 server itself. Therefore, whoever got that 99 in that first skill should have gotten the item itself. That would have been the only reason why they should give it to someone in the high scores. But besides that, I feel like it's pointless. Spawn for pickup at community events, that's pointless too, because it's not going to be a rare, because there's a percent of getting it by, it's a big percentage because there's so many NPCs in the game itself. So that's kind of pointless. A slim chance to win a rare drop table. I know drop tables were introduced in 2008 or 2009, so I'm not sure how they're gonna do that. If they're gonna add, I mean, I'm guessing this is a sign that the rare drop table is coming back, which is pretty good because that way they could build the economy up again. Rare rewards from treasure trials is an amazing idea because I feel like that's the best way to distribute it next to the events itself.
Yeah, definitely. And what I was thinking with the high scores as well, they should, like, say if I get like to a certain amount of XP, like I know like some people like to go for 200 mil or 50 mil just to say they got there. Like I'm trying to go for 200k willow logs, but that has nothing to do with high score. But with the high score, I think they should add like the max cape should come back, and like the completionist cape and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. I think what they should do is check the count history for veteran cape. I think veteran was the one where you played for 10 years, right?
That was for 5 years.
Which one was 10 years?
That was a veteran 2.
Okay, well, I think they should bring that cape back and go back to the history of the account and give it out right now. I don't think they should use the same model because that model is way too advanced for the graphics they have right now. I feel like they should base it off the skill capes they have right now and build off of that. So basically take the quest cape, wipe off the quest icon, and add the veteran icon. I don't even remember seeing how it looks.
I think it was like honestly blue with a V as the number 5.
That's all up to them, you know. That is a very great proposal. They should look into that. Do you have anything else to say about the rares?
Not really, no, nothing really else to say about the rares.
Alright then, let's move on to the dev blog itself.
Okay, am I saying this one or you?
You are.
Okay, so Mob Pips once again has wrote a dev blog for Old School RuneScape Week 2, and it goes a bit like this. Hi everyone, 2 weeks since the launch of the Old School RuneScape, and the community is going strong. We're delighted to have a group of players that really love the game and are talking constructively about the community and the game's future. As mentioned in the last dev blog, this week we patched a bunch of fixes, most notably reinstated the construction skill, and with it player-owned housing. It's been fascinating watching the tussle for supremacy on the construction high score table. For next week, our main update will patch back in Barbarian Assault, and we haven't really talked about that much.
Yeah, we didn't.
I never really played Barbarian Assault.
I only did it for the fire cape, and that was when I was a main. I think for me it would be pointless, but it's still a good addition to the community. As you can see right there, read from where we're going for fairly quick. Read that to them.
Where's that?
Right on top of the Easter event.
Okay, read from it. Okay, we're going for fairly quick and simple changes for this first content poll. We're not locked these down yet, but to give you a taster of our current plans for the future, for the features to be voted on the first content poll. So the first one is the Easter event. The 2007 Easter holiday event is reactivated to coincide with Easter this year. Herb naming, unidentified herbs becoming grimy herbs and clean herbs. Removing the roofs, a command to toggle visibility of roofs on and off. Enter to log in The enter key submits login information rather than only the login button. Bank booths, left click bank booths to instantly open the bank interface. And probably the most pointless one, free-to-play worlds. Still members only, but allows PKers to fight free-to-play gear restrictions.
That is really pointless, because if they're gonna add free-to-play worlds, why don't they add free-to-play servers where it's just back to 2007? I feel like just because we didn't reach the vote, we got really, really close to it. Meaning, I think what they should do is consider what they were going to give at 250K. I mean, 1K away is nothing. It's like saying, out of those 249K votes, that 1K was the entire decision.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's pointless. I think they should do what they promised us at 250K, because even, let's just say 10K votes away. That sounds kind of too much. Like, let's just say 5K votes away. We were there. We were right there. They shouldn't just base it off what the actual goal was. They should base it on about the goal. So, I think they should just give us what they promised at 250K. That way they could build more players. Like right now, if you look at it, there's more players on EOC, which I never thought my eyes would ever witness, because I've never played EOC and never plan on ever playing it, because it looks like the most pointless, most stupidest update that the game has ever done, because they made it look like World of Warcraft / League of Legends. The only reason why they have more players is because this doesn't have free worlds, and that has free worlds, and there's so many bots that I feel like this. I'm not even sure how many players there are. Let's just say it's 68K. I feel like 57K of those players are all bots.
Yeah.
Because there are so many bots right now for that.
Yeah, they are.
And, yeah. I like these additions. I honestly don't know why they they added the unidentified herbs. I remember playing 2007, and the first herb I got said grimy. So I don't know when they changed that up. They should bring that back. Removing roofs, entering to login. The enter to login is actually a good addition, because like we are so used to that right now it just feels pointless to click the login. Bank booths, I'm not sure I don't even think anyone uses a bank booth, honestly, but it's an addition, you know. If they're gonna bitch about having to update so much, and they shouldn't do these baby updates, even though they have such a small development team. If you look at it like this, I bet you it's only one simple line of code. I bet you if me and you sat down for a month and learned whatever coding they use, we'd be able to do this ourselves.
Yeah, and I have a couple of friends in uni right now who's studying Java for computer science and forensics. And they said, well, they've made RuneScape private servers and stuff like that, so it is pretty easy to do.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, they should never complain about something, because at the end of the day, a job is a job. It's not what you want, it's what you're gonna have to do to continue making that money.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, like, if the way a business works is they go off their customers' opinions. We're basically customers, because we're paying to play, so we're customers to them, and they gotta listen to every single one of our opinions and take it into consideration. It's not what they want. If it was what they wanted, then they would have just made it the games and played in their own little group. But since they released it to the public and they let the public play, and we have to pay to play, I feel like our opinions all matter. Every single one of our opinions matter. They should all be set into consideration. That's how a business works, in my opinion. A business doesn't work on what you want. It works on what the customers want.
Yeah, of course.
Or else you're going to lose your business, right?
Yep, that's right. So out of that list, which is your favorite, and what would you like to come into the game?
Enter to login is amazing. I feel like it's not that amazing. I think it's the best out of all. I think another few things they should add is the tab to reply to a private chat. That's a good idea too.
Yeah.
Another thing they should add is probably the bank all. That was a good addition. It doesn't really change the game's engine itself. I feel like I kind of like the fact that you can see the HP orb and the prayer orb, but then at the same time that doesn't give you the old school feel where you had to sit there and look at your stats menu, see everything going down, and play off of that. It's an addition, but that's all up to the community. I would go 50-50 on that. I'm not sure if I want it or if I don't want it.
I think the two things that I completely want in the game is the enter to login, because, like you said, it is, you just do it automatically. I do it automatically in 2007 now, and it doesn't work. So
Yeah.
I definitely want that to come back in. And one that they haven't mentioned, I would love it for them to have a world map there. I know you.
Oh,
can,
yeah.
I know you can just like go onto the RuneScape and download it to your computer, but I'd love it to just stick there.
Yeah, go ahead.
I love it to you could just click on the world map. It shows you where you are. Like, say if you're like traveling to you're traveling to Canifis, you're a new player, you're traveling to Canifis, you want to try and do like Creature of Frankenstein, you want to get your strength up, and you don't know where you are. You got to download the world map, or you got to like do stuff. This is it'd just be a so much easier way, and it shows where you are as well.
Yeah, you got to scroll to find your spot, etc. I feel like the world map itself is interactive, and basically, like, I like the fact that it says you are here and all that stuff. I remember I had a cheap computer when they first released that, and I remember it would take ages to load. I feel like what they should do is re-add that and make it load a lot faster and make it a lot more simpler, but at the same time have the same engine, meaning have the same point of view. Like, you would see where you were at. You could scroll through it. You could type where you want to go. That was a good idea. Honestly, the world map they provide us, you have to scroll yourself through. And let's just say you're lost somewhere, you don't know where the hell you're at. How are you going to find yourself on that world map they provide us with?
Yeah, you're right.
That's kind of another reason why I wouldn't, like, that's one reason why I really do want it. That's a good idea. That's good you brought it up. Our opinion matters, and they should they should consider doing that.
Yeah. Another thing that they should do with the map as well, not just in 2007, but with the evolution of combat, I noticed that they never really talked about it, but I think they should do it, is when you click on the world map, if you have friends on the same world as you, put them in there as well. Show them where they are.
That's true.
I think that would be a pretty good
idea.
one. Like, say if you're talking to someone in a private message, say, look, do you come to Canifis, blah blah blah, or come to Varrock, instead of just saying we're two in Varrock, you could just click on the map and you'd know if they were in the West Bank, East Bank.
That's an amazing idea. I never even thought of that. That's good you brought that up.
I just like popped in my head straight away.
Watch that be the next update. I guarantee you that's going to be the next update, because that sounds nice.
It'd be probably one of the best updates they've ever had.
That's true.
But I think that's it, dude.
Yeah, that is it. You got anything else to say?
No, I think well, just to say that we should be doing one of these every week, because this is week 2, so there'll obviously be another one next week. So I think we should do this every week.
I honestly feel like they should do a poll every time before they do an update. So, like, let's just say even a minor update, like the enter to login button, they should do a poll and let the yes and no vote. So basically, whatever percentage votes on something, that should be the decision at the end.
Yeah, well, it does say by here, it says a feature requires 75% yes votes in order to be successful. And
okay, I didn't even read that.
And only members with at least 100 total level in old school RuneScape can vote.
That I don't really know about that. I mean, there are those players who just started the game, and what if they have a vote, but they're trying so hard to get that 100 total levels? I mean, I remember when we just started the game, getting fucking 5 strength was harder than you ever thought it was, because you didn't really have any items. I feel like they should actually wipe that out and just leave the 75% yes votes. I don't even think they should do 75%. I think they should just do whatever is a yes and a no. If like yes has more votes than no, then we do that. If no has more, then we don't.
Yeah, so anything over 50 really.
Yeah. And me, when I say we, I'm talking about the RuneScape developers. I'm not talking about me and you or me and anyone else that's watching this video. Yeah. I just say it as the community itself.
Yeah. We are speaking out to for the community right now.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I think that is pretty much it, guys.
That is it. I'm going to be featuring this video on my channel, so everyone please go and follow him. His name is RuneScape Guides Team. I'll put him inside my sub box. So basically, just please subscribe to him, like his videos. He makes amazing videos. I'm gonna be doing a lot of collabs with him, a lot of videos with him. We're gonna try to produce a video a day or 2 videos a day, depending on the idea we have, the mood we're in, and what we're doing that day. on weekends we promise we will do a lot of videos. I think that's when we'll only do 2 videos during the week. He has work and I got school. And then at the same time I work out after school, so by the time I get home he's already like going to sleep. We live in 2 different time zones. He only stays up. You guys got to give him so much credit because he only stays up to produce the videos for you guys. He has work at 6 o'clock in the morning. He stays up until 4 o'clock just so me and him could produce a video. So please give him a subscribe because he deserves it more than anyone else in the community right now.
Yeah, and the same with you, dude. Like, I know the time zones are massively different. Like, I finish work, I come online, and you're not on. Gage isn't on because like you're part of a different world. So it's just me and the people from England and the UK and stuff like that. I'm just waiting for you to get on, and I don't see you until like 12 o'clock in my time at night.
Yeah.
So we don't really have much time to chat. It's just nice that we do and make videos together.
Yep. If you want to talk to us, you can add us on Skype and in-game. My in-game name is VirtuePK, same as my YouTube. His is Ryan space Finney, Ryan space Finney. You could also add us on Skype. My Skype name is the same as my YouTube name and same as my my in-game name. What's yours?
Mine is Finney, and then it's just Quert, so Qwert. It was just a random one I just made up.
There you go. Our Skypes, in-game names, everything will be in the description. And we also want to give you guys a poll. Do you want us to make like a Facebook page or a Twitter page where me and him get your opinions and we could talk like that? Or do you want us to start a new channel together? It's all up to you guys, and I don't know, it's up to Ryan too if he wants to do that. That sounds like a good idea.
I think the new channel will be pretty good.
Yeah. How about this? Give us ideas in game or in the YouTube comments, or message us of what we should do. We will take every single opinion into consideration and try to work off of everything.
Yeah.
So is that it? Do you have anything else to say?
No, I think that's it. Just subscribe to Virtue, and you probably say the same for me. And
yes, of course.
So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for listening and watching and reading. However you did it, if you were playing RuneScape to this like little podcast, that's fine. But yeah, if you got anything else to say.
No, that's it.
Okay, so yeah, we'll see you either. I'll probably make a video tomorrow, maybe, or we'll see you in the next blog next week.
All right.
Okay, peace, guys.
Later.